I hadn't really thought about entering the Cruella as a Dolly challenge until Marna saw my little L.O.L doll on my live stream and said, "You need to enter." I am so delighted to be participating in the Cruella as a Dolly challenge hosted by Marna with Dolls Rescued and Beastcraft Dolls with Tammy Pally. I saw the black and white hair, but I had no idea how I was going to make this into Cruella de VIL. But Marna, I am going to give it a try. Well, I started by picking off all of her clothes and then painting her eyes green. Now, while I'm doing all that work, it reminds me I have another doll I need to work on, and her eyes are blue, so I painted them green. Now keep your eye out open for what comes up with that doll later on in the video. So here's my baby girl with her green eyes and her wonderful dress inspired by the, what I like to call, dumpster gown. So if you've seen the movie, I think you'll recognize this dress. If you don't, then I didn't do my job very well. So check back with the movie, and it was only in there for a second, like most of the really great clothes they had in there. My idea was to put her in the cute little outfit that she wore when she dumped out of the garbage dumpster, and all this fabric came tumbling out. In my case, I used a lot of ribbon. So I think she's wonderfully bright and colorful and fit the character to a T. Love those green eyes, and I had to add those crazy lashes. And check out that little newspaper she's got tucked in her dress. I'll show you more about that in a little bit. I did add little highlights on her nose and pinked up those lips just like in the movie. I did a little extra shading on her arms, and I swapped out those crazy bows for something gold and glamorous like she would be. And here's a blow-up of the picture that I found on Pinterest. How cute is this for this doll? So I think it worked out pretty good. I loved how everything came together, and she's a lot of fun. So thank you, Marna, for that great idea. I would not have thought of it. Also, thank you to Rainbow Bites, who came up with the idea pretty much at the same time. So you ladies, y'all are onto something now. As I put her away, I decided I would leave her with at least one train. Now, my other project with the other doll has to do with another outfit scene for about 1 second in the movie. But I love that motorcycle outfit. So here I am, my first time working with Warbler. If you haven't tried Warbler, well, it's an experience. Here's my Monster High Gigi Grant in her transformation. Unfortunately, she didn't get finished. Lots of little touch-ups I need to do to her, but I just ran out of time. But I love what was going on with that hair. First I was going to cut it, but then once I teased it up, I said, no, bigger is better in this case. This was also the first time I've ever worked with the epoxy, and I made a couple of shoes, which were great, until she had a broken leg, and we mended it. It didn't quite stick together. So when it fell off, the shoe hit the ground before it had set up, and I had to make it again and again. It was a nightmare. As you can see, I have a plan to finishing this doll where I'm just going to draw in the details on her. But don't you love the future written across her face? I think she turned out really cool. One of the things that I do with false eyelashes, I do like to put them on before I spray so that I can dull them down some. Unfortunately, she got a little hairspray on hers as well, and then they got really dulled down. But that is some crazy hair you're sporting there, Cruella. I think this outfit turned out pretty cool. It's just a representation of the outfit in the movie, but I had a good time making it. And I want to thank you, Marna and Deron, for making these great shoes. This is the second time I've used them. You'll get to see later on in the month how I use the other pair, but I am enjoying these shoes. I'm finding more ways to use them. Thank you for watching, and please hit like and subscribe if you haven't. And hey, hit the notification button, because sometimes I make really good videos.